Okay, we have to talk about BTMC. I haven't really covered any of his drama, so I'ma just make a quick recap of everything that happened, just in case you don't know. So the first time he got hate was like 2 months ago, back in February, because of the fact that he disrespected Toromivana's score on some map by saying that it wasn't really that impressive. After which he apologized and everything seemed to go back to normal. Up until the second time he found himself in hot water for defending John Porler. Basically, John Porler said some cringy and funny jokes, and BTMC defended him, which made people mad. If you want to know more about the John Porler situation, I will leave a link to a video down in the description so you can watch it after you're finished with this one. Now back to BTMC. The third time he got hated was like a week or so ago when he promoted some AI art company which turned people against him yet again. And now we're at a point where even the most mild take ever somehow gets him cancelled. I'm of course referring to this tweet he made a few days ago. Basically, Grand Senpai asked what it's like living in America right now, and BTMC replied by saying, "Everyone is saying that the world is ending, and I almost believed them until I put my phone down. No point in stressing over things outside of my control, life moves on." So that's his tweet, and now let's read some replies. Holy privilege, yo. Threat of nuclear war. Every major news source freaks out by saying it's doomed. Put phone down. No nuclear war. Gets fucking bombed anyway. This is how brain dead you sound with this tweet. That's the whole second part of the tweet. People are understandably taking the first half way too far and thinking that Ed doesn't believe that these issues are happening outside of the internet in general. It's pretty obvious that he's implying those issues don't exist outside of social media by saying everyone is saying the world is ending and I almost believed them until I put my phone down. By these issues, they mean the stuff that's happening in America right now. I haven't really kept up with US politics, but I know it's pretty bad. Like, I can't even begin to understand how after reading his tweet you can come to the conclusion that he doesn't believe some issues are real. But okay, fine, let me just spell it out for you. People on Twitter love to blow everything out of proportion, and a lot of people fall into this rabbit hole of arguing over some random topic, which usually it's either politics or quote-unquote woke debates. And it would really be a non-issue if people didn't go absolutely overboard with it. Like, reading anything political on Twitter is like pulling the fire alarm every time someone lights a cigarette. People will go absolutely berserk even over the most mild issues ever. Of course, the issues they discuss are real problems happening to real people in the real world, like wars or discrimination or that type of stuff. But if you believe 100% of everything they say, it really will sound, just like BTMC pointed out, as if the world is ending. But the thing is that even if it really was, realistically you can't do anything about it. Like, sure, you can put a Palestine flag in your username and start arguing with randos on the internet, but how is that really gonna help people who are actually out there fighting for their lives? And this is exactly what BTMC meant by his tweet. But the thing with politics on Twitter is that regardless what take you give, there will be people who will hate you for it. Like, for example, this guy who says, "This shit is so out of touch. My sister got her passport legally changing her sex/gender back. Rent has risen to the point of needing to move out of my apartment. Laws are constantly put in place targeting my family and my sister. This country becomes less safe by the day." Okay, thank you for your opinion, but respectfully, who the fuck asked? Like, I am sorry that that happened to you or to your sister or to your family, but what do you want BTMC to do about it? Like, I just don't understand why you're blaming him in this situation. If you're so passionate about changing things, or if you really want to hate on someone, wouldn't hating on the government make more sense because they are the ones who are actually putting the laws in place? Anyway, I'm tired of reading this shit, so that's gonna be it for today. I guess the lesson in this case is to think with your own brain, or I don't even know at this point, man. But yeah, that's about it. See you next time. Bye!